Very warm welcome. Lewis Hamilton on pole for the Imola Grand Prix. Sergio Perez will line up second and Max will be P3. What a qualifying session that was. Wow. It's really close between the top three. And Valtteri Bottas, 8th. What the flying fuck is that? Oh my goodness me. So, qualifying reaction. The videos have been doing very well, so thanks for the support. And Hamilton on pole, we saw a big crash for Yuki Tsunoda. Both Williams make Q2, which needs to be in the title, especially with Sir Frank having his birthday. Was it Friday? Was his birthday, I think. Sainz and Alonso have shockers, and Qually star, I would have to give it Sergio Perez. I mean, who would have thought that Perez would outqualify Max? So, Qually is on earlier due to Prince Philip's funeral. Important Qually, as it's very difficult to overtake. A bit like Monaco. Wow, what a Qually session. Very exciting. Q1, Sebastian Vettel ran wide, and then we had a red flag for Yuki Tsunoda crashing. He took too much curb, went in, destroyed the rear of the car. He will have to change his gearbox, and he's going to have to start from the pit lane. Yuki Tsunoda said before the start of the season he's open to make mistakes. Well, he's made a big one today, and especially with AlphaTauri's pace, that is a big mistake. Mazepin through the gravel, and his horror weekend continues. And a big achievement for Williams as both cars make it out of Q1 into Q2. And a fine lap by Nicholas Latifi. Into Q2, Russell P12. Latifi had the edge on Russell, and once again Russell delivered and outqualified his teammate. Carlos Sainz out at Ferrari's home race. And Alonso absolutely rinsed by Ocon. And then Q3, run 1, Hamilton pole. And then Lando Norris went P2, but his time got deleted. And Valtteri Bottas 8th. Wow. Qualifying star, Sergio Perez. Imola qualifying reaction, Hamilton pole, Perez P2, and both Williams make it in to Q2. And that has to be in the title. That is a big achievement for Williams, as they outqualify Haas and both Alfa Romeos. So, Lewis Hamilton pole, he's just quietly gone about his business, and the world champions on pole. P2, qualifying star, Sergio Perez. Now, who would have thought that he would have outqualified Max? That is a fantastic effort, and just proves Gasly had a go, Albon had a go, and Perez has outqualified Max. That is a huge achievement for the Mexican. P3 Max will be very angry. Had a drive shaft issue problem in practice and outqualified by Perez. He'll be angry. P4, another quali star, Charles Leclerc. He's had the edge on Sainz, looks very comfortable. P5, Gasly, just proving that AlphaTauri has pace. Another one, P6, Daniel Ricciardo, looked absolutely nowhere, and he's outqualified Norris. P7, Norris won't be happy. He went P2, I was getting well excited for McLaren, but track limits by Norris. P8, Valtteri Bottas. What the flying fuck is that, can I ask? Fastest in practice 1, fastest in practice 2, and again goes missing on a Saturday. That is horseshit at the highest level by Valtteri Bottas. What the flying shit is that? P9, Esteban Ocon. Another quali star. Absolutely destroyed Alonso. P10, Lance Stroll beats Vettel again. 11th, Sainz. Horror quali for the Spaniard. P12, George Russell. On the back foot all weekend, delivers once again. P13, Seb. His second race for Aston Martin, still getting used to the car, but he's not going to be happy. P14, Nicholas Latifi. Now, he deserves a lot of credit, Latifi. I don't give him much credit because his performances are never really up to scratch, but he's done well this weekend. P15 Alonso, that's shocking as well. Yes, it's only his second race, but that to be 4 tenths off Ocon. Kimi Raikkonen 16th, Giovinazzi 17th, 18th Mick Schumacher. That's all he can do is out-qualify Mazepin. 19th Mazepin. He's basically qualified last, Mazepin, but obviously Tsunoda will be last because he crashed. But if Tsunoda doesn't crash, Mazepin would be last. He's had an awful weekend. And P20 will be Yuki Tsunoda, who crashed and brought the red flag out. And he will probably start from pit lane because he will have to change his gearbox and damage the car. Wow, what a exciting qualifying session that was. I really enjoyed that. I mean, Hamilton pole, Perez P2, Bottas down in 8th, Norris popped up to P2, then got track limits. Sainz and Alonso have had shitters. Wow. Get in there, Lewis. What a quali. What a quali. Oh, critical pole position. And now let's hope, well, for me, I hope Hamilton wins the race. Very close between the top three, though. Of course, Hamilton gets pole, but it's very close. And fair play to Williams. Gone through tough times. But to get both cars into Q2, of course, for a team like Williams, it shouldn't be a big achievement. But given their recent form, it is. Really enjoyed that qualifying session. And wow, Valtteri Bottas, absolutely missing. He's going to find it so tough tomorrow to overtake. I'm absolutely staggered he's qualified 8th. Wow. I'm actually blown away by that. That is so bad. Like, so bad. Wow. Comment down below. We'll always reply. Thanks for the support. I'm absolutely buzzing. Hamilton on pole for the Imola Grand Prix.